worksheet in your study guide is similar to the one we use with our Anna, who's nearly 2 years old. As a sample worksheet, it can easily be adapted to fit the needs of your family. This particular worksheet is broken down into half-hour blocks of time, but you can customize yours in 15 minutes or even 1-hour increments, whichever works best for you. On this sheet, I filled in Anna's routine. Here's what a typical day looks like for her. But it actually begins with me, making sure that at the very least I'm awake and dressed before the children are up. Let's begin with Anna. She usually wakes up around 7, sometimes a little bit earlier. I'll change her diaper, get her dressed, and then we're all getting breakfast ready and of course eating it together. About 8 o'clock is when the children are going to start to do their chores and I'll be cleaning up the kitchen. But I leave Anna in the high chair, and this serves a double purpose. I'll give her some books or some puzzles or some Play-Doh, but it's teaching her to be content in the high chair for a little bit longer. Now think ahead. Think about when you're in that restaurant and she's already eaten, but maybe your food hasn't come yet. Or maybe you're at a friend's house and have finished eating, but you don't want to let her up and let her run around their house. So I'm teaching her to be content in the high chair a little bit longer. From there at 8:30, this is where she'll have some sibling playtime. There is the advantage of having a lot of siblings. She does have a lot of people that she can play with. But it also could be a structured playtime. Now, structured playtime is where I choose the activity that she's going to play with. It may be blocks, it may be a certain toy or puzzles. And I know a lot of moms say, well, my child will play with those things. But the question is, will they play with them when you tell them to? And again, think ahead. Think about you're at an appointment and you've brought along a toy and that's all you have and you tell them to play with it. Will they play with it when you tell them to? So here again, I'm training her to do that. That's a little bit different than free play time, because free play time is where they get to choose the activity. It's not free roam the house time, but it is where they get to choose what they play with. From there at 9 o'clock, this is where we have some devotion time together. I'll pull all the children together and we'll read a Bible story together or maybe memorize some scripture. And Anna is right there on a blanket. I'll set one up for her right next to us and she will play. Usually she has her Toddler Bible. But again, I'm training her that that is a boundary and thinking ahead to when I may need her to stay on a blanket and be content and play with what I've brought. At 9:30, this is where she's going to have some time just to herself to play. Now, while there is the advantage of her having a lot of siblings, that can be a disadvantage because she gets used to being entertained all the time. And she may not know how to play by herself unless I train her to. So right now, she's still in a playpen, and we'll play there for about a half hour, 45 minutes. But in a few months, I'm going to transition her to her room, and where she can have some room time and play on her own. And again, this serves the double purpose. She's learning to play by herself, but now I have some time. I can do some schoolwork with the older children. I can pay some bills or do some ministry work, send some emails if I need to. From there at 10 o'clock, this is where she can have some more sibling play time, or a lot of times they'll go outside and play. That's where she's at right now. And then at 10:30, when they come back in, Anna will have some free play time. And again, this isn't roam the house free play time, but while I'm doing some schoolwork with the older children, she may be in the same room and she can choose what she plays with while she's in there with us. Or sometimes it is just Mommy and Anna time. We'll read some books together or play some games. From there at about 11:30, I'll start to get lunch ready. She might be my helper with me, or this could be a good time where I put in a video and she can watch a little 30-minute movie. And then we all eat lunch together. Now right now, Anna gets really tired right after lunch and needs to go down for her nap right away. But in a few months, she's going to be able to stay up a little longer, and we may go back outside for a little bit longer before her nap then. When she wakes up, about 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, she'll have a little bit of mommy cuddle time, and then she's ready for a snack. So I'll put her in her high chair for her snack. And again, I've got a dual purpose here. She's getting some nourishment in her while I can get some preliminary dinner preparation done. Then you'll see on the schedule from 3 to 5, I have a big chunk of time. It's really flexible for me. I can go run errands, we can go for a walk, we can go outside and play at a playground. She can play with her siblings again. This will be when I schedule appointments, when I try to. Although that brings up a good point too. Sometimes I need appointments earlier in the day and it interrupts the schedule that I have written out. That's the beauty of the schedule. As soon as we get home, we just jump right back in. The children know where they need to be and it really runs smoothly. About 5 o'clock, I start thinking about fixing dinner. And again, Anna is usually with me. She might be at a play center in the kitchen playing with some toys, or she loves to mimic me. I might give her a Tupperware bowl and a spoon, and she'll pretend that she's fixing dinner. Or sometimes I give her a butter knife and an end of a carrot, and she'll pretend that she's cooking with Mommy. And it's really fun for her to think that she's helping me, and eventually someday she really will be helping me, which is a good thing. But again, if this is a stressful time, this could be a time when you have the video time for the day. Somewhere in here, Rich comes home. We usually greet him at the door, and we'll have our couch time together, and then we'll eat as a family. And then we have the next hour where we can all play together. We can play with Dad. Daddy likes to do devotions together as a family. We'll give the children baths and just get them ready for bed. And then about 8 o'clock is Anna's bedtime. The other children follow soon after, and then it's time that Rich and I have together. And thankfully I have had time in the day to get a lot of my chores done and some of the emails that I have to send or whatever I need to do so that I can spend some time with Rich. Now, every home is different. Don't try to make our schedule fit your family. These are just some ideas to help you get started.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to see more, and check out the growingfamilies.life website to find more resources and to get connected.